Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, as part of our Amazon Soap Fest, I'm going to be reviewing and testing Garry Dean's Evo Shampoo. This is a sample of the Evo Shampoo that was sent in to me by one of our viewers, and I appreciate that very much. I'm not going to mention the individual's name. You know who you are. Thank you. I also have already shot the video on the other sample that he sent me, Garry Dean's The Perfect Soap. This shampoo right here I'm very intrigued about it. I have known about Garry Dean for quite some time. I like his products, but I haven't been really following his YouTube stuff that he puts out for, gosh, probably, I don't know, 6 months or so. And I didn't even know about this shampoo because he asked me if I wanted to test it, and I had to look it up and see what it was, watch some of his videos, and I'm very intrigued and I'm very excited to try this out. This shampoo it's a pH balanced shampoo. He says that it has an acrylic in it that sort of, that'll give your car some protection. What he recommends is that you clay bar your car, and then if you only want to use this shampoo in your maintenance wash, then that's enough to keep it protected. I don't know. I mean, I'm open-minded. There could be. I do know that a lot of the gimmicks that you see with carnauba wax and shampoo and car soaps, it doesn't work. It may give you a little bit of something extra when you go to dry the car, but it doesn't last. So will this last? I don't know. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our test like we've always done it. We're going to be taking our MTM submachine gun style foamer. I'll use 2 ounces of the Evo shampoo and 10 ounces of warm water, and then his dilution ratio for the Evo shampoo is 1 ounce to a gallon. I use a 3-gallon bucket. We'll be adding 3 ounces of that to test the foamage and also how it produces the results in a hand wash. I'm shooting this intro hopefully on the day that I'm going to shoot the video. It's a little too windy out there. I'm hoping the wind's going to die down. Be that as it may, when I show you the car, I will definitely tell you what the temperature is. I'm very excited to try this. You know what? I've talked enough. Let's go see what this stuff can do. All right, I've got 10 ounces of warm water, 2 ounces of Garry Dean's Evo shampoo. Let's see how this foams. All right, it's a little windy out here. As I told you on the intro, this is the next day. But it's about 71, 72 degrees. This stuff is really, really thick, and it's strange. I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope the camera is picking it up. These are super fine micro bubbles, and you can see a layer of smaller cell bubbles floating over that. It's almost like the car Excuse me. It's almost like the car has been painted with latex or plastic dip or something. Little bit of lubrication in the foam itself. The sun is really bright out, and it's hard for me to see in the LCD monitor here, but I hope the camera's capturing. This foam is super strange. I've never seen anything like this. All right, well, we're going to come back in 6 minutes. We're going to see what non-bonded contaminants the Garry Evo shampoo removed from the car, and if it harms our Adams liquid paint sealant in any way. All right, here we are 6 minutes later, and I'm going to say there's probably 40 to 50% left on the hood, windshield, and top. And then over here on the side, maybe, I don't know, 5–10%. Do keep in mind that the wind is blowing and there's bright sun out here. So we're gonna go ahead and rinse this off and see if it removes any of our Adams liquid paint sealant or harms it, and see if it removes the non-bonded contaminants. Okay, so the Adams, it doesn't look like the Garry Evo has done anything to our Adams liquid paint sealant, which is a very good thing, and I didn't expect it to. It actually seemed to do a fairly good job on the non-bonded contaminants. There really wasn't any sap on the car to speak of, so I can't comment on that like I usually do. Okay, so the next step is we're going to go get everything set up. I'm going to show you guys how the Garry Evo shampoo acts as a hand wash. We'll see what kind of foamage it makes in the bucket, and we'll see how it performs as a hand wash on the Honda. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the dilution ratio for the Garry Evo shampoo is 1 ounce a gallon. I have a 3-gallon bucket here. This is a very, I guess, just a very thin car soap, which really means nothing. I'm going to go ahead and do the 3 gallons. One thing I got to tell you guys, this is probably one of the best smelling car soaps I've smelled in quite a while. This is, I'm going to say, well, I think it's supposed to be watermelon, but there's 1 more ounce in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it from the bottom bottle and get the rest of it out. Now he says there's an acrylic in here that if you prepare the car correctly, I think he says if you clay the car, and then if you were to only use this in your maintenance, your weekly maintenance wash, that would be all the protection you need. I don't know. There's really not a way to test that on my car because I've already got the Adams liquid paint sealant. So there is a little bit of slickness in the water just from mixing the residue from the shot glass and the bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pressure washer. Let's agitate this and see what kind of foamage we get. Alright, this is a very odd bubble structure, if you will. It's very dense. It's comprised mostly of small and medium cell bubbles. I do feel slickness in the water, which is very good. Actually, quite a bit of slickness. And the smell of the watermelon is near overwhelming. It's very, very good, very pleasant. And you guys know I told you this all the time. I don't care about the scent. Really, whether it's good or bad, I want to know how it operates, but I like watermelon scent, so this is very good. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but this is really, really dense foam. So that's very good. All right, so let me go ahead and get everything set up. We'll use 4 wash mitts, and I'll show you how this operates, and a hand wash on the Accord. Alright guys, I want to go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the Garry Dean's Evo shampoo that we just tried. And I like it. I like it a lot. The reason that I like it's twofold. It doesn't have the most lubrication in the water that I've ever felt. Okay, so that's not it. It does have good lubrication, but there's something about the chemical structure of this car soap that it is a very durable solution in the mitt, meaning that when I start the panel till I end the section that I'm washing, it's the same at the end as it is the beginning. In fact, I probably could have done near half the car with one mitt. I wouldn't, but I could. The way that the mitt glides over the surface and the way that the solution acts on the paint is really how I'm going by it, and it really, really did a very good job cleaning. I am very, very impressed. I'm going to give this shampoo a 9.0. As a foam, I don't think it's designed as a foam. I think it's probably an 8 as the foam itself, but as a hand wash, this stuff is definitely a solid 9. I'm going to put the description below if it's available on Amazon. I don't know if it is or not. This was a sample given to me, but guys, if you haven't tried this, try it. I'm surprised. All right, I've already done the review on the Perfect soap, and I haven't released that yet, but I'm just going to suffice to say, if you guys want to send Gary Dean this link and let him watch this video, and I would like to test other products he has. You know, maybe reach out to him. Maybe he'll do that. I don't really want to do that since I'm the person reviewing them. But if you guys maybe want to reach out to him and, you know, have him watch this video, and you know, he's got some good stuff, and I'd like to do some tests on it, and I'm going to give it an honest review. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But anyway, I like this, and I'm giving it a 9.0 in our Amazon Soap Fest. So guys, I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate if you would consider donating to the channel to be able to purchase some of the products. This is a viewer-supported channel, and I will see you guys on the next video.